If you are over 70 and you exercise regularly, stop for the next 8 minutes and watch this video. Because today, I'm going to reveal the 3 most popular exercises that seniors do every single day, thinking they are helping their joints. But in reality, they are silently destroying the very cartilage and bone structure that keeps you mobile and pain-free. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to protect you. So let's get straight into it. After the age of 70, the human body goes through major changes. Cartilage becomes thinner. Synovial fluid, the natural lubricant inside your joints, decreases. And bone density drops significantly. This means, exercises that were perfectly safe at 40 or 50 can become dangerous after 70. And the tragic part? Most seniors don't find out until the damage is already done, after a knee replacement, a hip fracture, or chronic joint pain that never goes away. Today, we're going to make sure that doesn't happen to you. Here are the 3 exercises that orthopedic surgeons see causing the most joint damage in patients over 70. Number 3 will surprise you. It's something almost every senior does in the morning thinking it's healthy. Now, squats themselves are not the enemy. Squats are actually one of the best functional movements for building leg strength. But, the deep squat, where your hips drop below your knees, that's a completely different story after 70. Here's why it's dangerous. When you go into a deep squat, the pressure on your knee joint increases by up to 7 times your body weight. That's like putting 700 pounds of force on a 100-pound person's knees, every single rep. For a 70-plus-year-old with already thinning cartilage, this kind of repeated stress causes what doctors call accelerated chondral wear, basically, grinding your knee cartilage down to nothing. On top of that, deep squats put extreme stress on the hip labrum, the ring of cartilage around your hip socket. Tears here are incredibly painful and often require surgery. What to do instead? Do a quarter squat or a sit to stand. Only lower yourself to the point where your thighs are still above parallel to the floor. This keeps the muscle activation high while reducing joint pressure by over 60%. You get all the benefits, none of the damage. Exercise number 2, high-impact jogging on hard surfaces. This one breaks my heart, because running is so powerful for cardiovascular health and mental well-being. But here's the reality that most seniors aren't told. Every time your foot strikes a hard surface while jogging, a shockwave travels up through your ankle, knee, hip, and spine. For young people with strong cartilage and good bone density, this is manageable. For someone over 70? That repeated impact is like hitting your knee joints with a small hammer, thousands of times per week. Research published in the Journal of Orthopedic Research shows that repetitive high-impact activity in older adults with even mild arthritis accelerates cartilage breakdown at 3 times the normal rate. Many seniors come into our office with what we call enthusiastic overdose. They started jogging because their doctor said be more active, and 6 months later they need a knee replacement. What to do instead? Walking is actually more joint-friendly than jogging for most seniors, especially brisk walking on soft surfaces like grass or a rubber track. Even better? Swimming or water aerobics. Water supports up to 90% of your body weight, giving you a full cardiovascular workout with almost zero joint impact. Cycling, both outdoor and stationary, is another excellent low-impact cardio option that keeps you strong without destroying your joints. Exercise number 3, and this is the one that surprises most people, sit-ups and crunches. Yes. The classic sit-up. The exercise seniors do every morning thinking they're building a strong core. Here's the problem. The traditional sit-up forces your spine into extreme repeated flexion, meaning it bends forward sharply, over and over again. After the age of 70, the discs between your vertebrae become drier, flatter, and far less resilient. This repeated flexion motion compresses those discs and can cause or worsen herniated discs, spinal stenosis, and chronic lower back pain. Dr. Stuart McGill, one of the world's leading spine biomechanics experts at the University of Waterloo, found that the sit-up puts approximately 730 pounds of compressive force on the lumbar spine, that's the lower back, with every single repetition. For seniors with osteoporosis or degenerative disc disease, which is extremely common after 70, this is genuinely dangerous. What to do instead? Replace sit-ups with what spine doctors call McGill's Big Three. 1. The modified curl-up, just a tiny lift of the head and shoulders, spine stays neutral. 2. The bird dog, on hands and knees, extend opposite arm and leg. Incredible for core stability. 3. The side plank on the knees, builds oblique strength with zero spinal compression. These 3 moves build a stronger core than sit-ups, without a single ounce of harmful spinal pressure. Now before I go, let me give you one bonus tip that most orthopedic surgeons forget to mention. Warm up for at least 10 minutes before any exercise, at any age, but especially after 70. Cold joints and cold cartilage are far more vulnerable to injury. A simple 10-minute warm walk, gentle leg swings, or light cycling gets the synovial fluid moving and actually coats your joint surfaces before you put any load on them. This one habit alone can reduce your injury risk by up to 40%. It costs you nothing. Don't skip it. To summarize, the 3 exercises to avoid after 70 are: white heavy checkmark number 1, deep squats. Replace with quarter squats or sit to stand. White heavy checkmark number 2, high impact jogging on hard surfaces. Replace with walking, swimming, or cycling. White heavy checkmark number 3, traditional sit-ups and crunches. Replace with the bird dog, modified curl-up, and side plank. Now, this doesn't mean you should stop exercising. Staying active is one of the single best things you can do for your longevity and quality of life. It just means exercising smarter, not harder. Your joints have served you for over 70 years. They deserve a little respect. If this video helped you, please share it with a parent, grandparent, or friend who exercises regularly. You might just save them from a very painful surgery. Hit like if you learned something new today. And subscribe, because every week I share practical, evidence-based health advice for living longer, stronger, and pain-free. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of those joints.